Stand our pledge allegiance to the flag.
United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now please join in prayer or meditation as I say, bless this food to our youth and us to thy service. Amen.
Okay, Chip, what is our song today?
Yes, we're going to do Tell Me Why the Stars Do Shine, page 18. This was a favorite line from singing around the campfire when I was a kid. We were camping. And if you know the harmony part,
Everybody, good night.
we're having a meeting here.
Howdy today, yes, with full energy. I would like to recognize our repeat new visitors, John and Carol McDowell, for the and thank Cheryl for working with stuffing of backpacks at Northampton County Public Schools. They did over, Jim, what, 600 backpacks last week? 620 last week for the future of education of our children in this county. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for everybody. And so, any other members that I'm more aware, new members or anyone back, like to welcome back our member, you know, I'm gonna. Yay! Back. I know I'm younger and I'm in the ages because I can. Okay, Diane, welcome back.
Welcome back, John Bird.
Oh, yes, John Oh, and while we're talking about John Burtis, Bill has something.
Get over here, John. Come up here, young man. So John wasn't here last week when we gave out Paul Harris fellow updates. So we want to give you your Paul Harris +5. Whoa! You're welcome. 1876 hours. So thank you very much to the Rotary Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Thank you, John, very much.
So you can say I'm on the chair.
You have anything you want to say?
No.
Show off. All right. Do we have any other announcements or anything that that on our schedule, that anyone would like to say? No, because we have one.
Yes,
Yeah, okay, Bill.
announcement. Is this Happy Dollar?
We're gonna do announcement, Queen of Hearts and Happy Dollar.
I'll do it again.
Okay,
I got an announcement.
okay, another announcement, yes?
Just this coming Saturday, the clock dedication at Strawberry Plaza. So if you were interested in helping us do the setup and clean up after the event is over, please let me know. I'm handling it on behalf of Mark Ussery. For those who may not know, Mark's father passed away, this past weekend. So he is out of town, so keep him in your thoughts, his family in your thoughts as well. And we want to have a bright turnout of Rotarians at the unveiling of the clock.
What time?
10:30 is the actual ceremony itself, so we'd like you there about 10 for a setup. And then stick around a little bit afterwards and do cleanup. So let me know if you're able to help. Thank you.
And we're gonna have some light refreshments, some light drinks, not alcoholic, non-alcoholic drinks, and some sweets, so, to celebrate the stop, in fact, the corner of Strawberry and Mason Street. Okay, so 10 o'clock or so, Saturday morning, welcome everybody. Okay, any other councilors?
I just want to thank the people who participated in the backpack packing. It was really an impressive turnout. We had 12 Rotarians who put in a total of 26 hours just in one day packing those 620 backpacks. And next year, we hope to do all 800. But we're gonna need Interact's help to do it. The people who were there, Katie Nunez, Ralph Dodd, Chip Miller, Graham Bisbee, Dora Sullivan, Karen Jolly Davis, Bill Stram, our Diane, and Cheryl McDowell, who is not a Rotarian yet, but treat her nicely. Mark Ussery and Ken Buddha, thank you all.
And Jim, you forgot little George.
Yes, he was our morale officer. And so he was like 3 years old. Grandson of Ralph Dodd. He's adorable.
All right, so we have multiple generations, okay, Jim?
People helping out with the clock thing. There's some mention about handicap. And how do people know we're Rotarians? We bring these things with us or where?
We're Rotarian pins and shirts and pins would be very helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, shirts, pins, and hats. Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't know which.
Mark said that he
Oh,
would
on
be
Saturday, okay.
Mark said he would be trying to put one together and get it to be
program.
made, program to be printed.
So if you don't have a Rotary shirt, Paul says he somewhere has a stash of Rotary shirts in his secret house. Yellow shirts. That Bill is modeling for us today. The two Bills are modeling for us today.
All right. So anyone who needs a Rotary shirt can get one from Paul Strong. Okay, Dr. Paul Strong.
And a hat.
Who's our president. And a hat, if they have.
How much do they cost?
Nothing.
The first round's on us.
They've been paid for twice.
All right, the first round is on the club, so welcome everybody, okay? Queen of Hearts now, who has what cards?
I got three.
$50. No, that, y'all keep flipping on me. Queen of Hearts is doing first. $8. What? $8, what is that?
Oh, they got an ace over there.
Yes, the hearts. Where's the eight?
Anything? Okay.
got the air.
Jason and
Oh.
First time.
Yeah. John's here.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so, all right, so
What's that?
we'll pass this again. Put it back, go back in.
All right.
All right, now we'll pass around and get your card back. Okay, so then you can, I've been shuffling them, if you did shuffle and slice and do anything.
Okay, just take the one on top.
Just take one, pick whichever one you want.
I'll just take the one on top.
Oh, okay. And that is the queen of hearts. There we go. So we got it. Okay. So I want.
Give me another iced tea.
Okay, so do we get to keep that? And how much is in the pot?
A lot of money.
You want to keep it?
Maybe you know.
Okay.
No.
We will figure it out.
Probably $230 or so. I'll have to look it up.
Okay, we will add it up, and so then start another game, correct?
Right now.
So it all
Next
starts from scratch next week.
That's right.
Excellent.
That's a good first time.
No, that's your luck. Very good. Queen of hearts. Okay, all right. Now, congratulations. We'll know the exact number. We'll have it next week, but you'll get some of your money.
Last week, it was 225 in the pot.
So now it's another 10 for this week.
So it'll be 235 total then.
Plus another 10 goes into the pot. So that's, the total pot's gonna be.
$45.
What you say, 225 next week?
Yes.
So now it'll be 235 plus the 10.
I don't know.
So approximately $245 in the pot.
10 for today's pot.
Okay, okay. So you get to.
I'll tell you what, take that 10 for having dollars for me.
Okay.
For having a great first draw.
All right. Okay, so now happy dollars. The first happy dollars, 10 went from.
Yeah. It's been a good summer, so, thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
good summer. So, okay, $10. Okay, and next, okay, dollar.
So most of you know, some of you know, it's inflated maybe France and Belgium and England and West Virginia and Florida, but I don't get absent for no reason. But I've decided some time ago, I want to do nice things for nice people. So there's a member of the club who was a consultant to the mayor's lady in Chicago. Here those two guys, the old one and the young, they both in the prison, I think. And he used that craft in the Eastern Shore and as a salesman engineer. He's the best volunteer there is. He grew up in South Chicago, where he should be a White Sox fan. And I asked him before I went to Chicago, because that's where I went for college, what team do you support? He said, well, since Ernie Banks was playing, you have to be 100 years old to know who Ernie Banks was, but anyway, he's been a Cubs fan. Well, Steele and I went to Wrigley for the first time ever to break then. And I brought for Mr. Payne, volunteers.
Okay.
Oh, a cubby hat.
One Cubs cap, four the cap, yeah, thank you very much, John. Okay,
Did you get happy dollars too?
Yeah.
$10 off.
That cost me 100 to some kind of cancer. It feels worth.
And keeping with the Chicago theme, my daughter, granddaughter, great granddaughter were here from Chicago for the last 11 days. So I'm gonna give $25 for that. And boy, did I have a lot of fun. I got worn out by my great granddaughter. She wins the races, she wins the frisbee throwing contest, the tree climbing contest. She just wins.
All
So
right.
I just bring her.
Thank you, all right. So you get $10? How many? $25, good, good. Thank you. Bill, did you?
Yes. At first I only had, I didn't think you hear me, I have a big mouth. At first I only had $5, but I'll be $10 happy now. First, because I love John. Think of me, the cubby hat, I don't think I'll ever, I'm sleeping it, John. The other $5 is I'm happy that 10 altogether that are school fundraising supplies program is going so great. Last week, we raised, in one go around of the hat or the jar, we raised $304 and some supplies. This week, thanks to John again and Graham, we're over $400. Jar is right up there. If you haven't had an opportunity, help these youngsters out. They need it.
All right, excellent, congratulations, thank you. Okay,
I'll add,
someone over here, okay.
I'll add $5 to that in keeping with the theme of school supplies. Dave Wilcox sent me an email telling me he would like to donate $200 to the school supplies. And he couldn't be here this week, but he wanted me to pledge that for him, and he said we'll pay up next week.
Excellent.
Willie Randall is going to go nuts. But I might add, I had an opportunity to exchange a couple of emails with Lisa Martin, the superintendent, because if there's a look, she didn't know what we were doing and we didn't know what she was doing. But she says you can't collect enough. There are always children who lose their stuff if they have new students coming to the division. So the sky is really not the limit.
Right, and just to clarify, the 800 backpacks that we helped pack were just for Chippewa and Akahane Elementary School. So there's still a need for the middle school and for high school, and in both of those, 60 or 70% of the kids qualify for as being under the poverty line. So the need is very genuine.
Plus, with the new school being finished, a lot of parents are saying children that are in other schools, they plan on them becoming to the Northampton High School and junior high school. So that'll be next year or later this year, whenever, but things are really looking up and we still need to help work with our kids, and thank everybody for what you've done. I saw a hand over here. Which hand did I see? Man. Oh, what Diane? Oh, never mind. Diane, yeah.
So I'm gonna do 20 happy dollars, and I'm gonna tell you a little story. When I was a little girl, before I ever went to school, my mother taught me to read and write. And so when I got to school, I already knew that. And I've been wondering for the last year or so, what it is that makes a significant difference in somebody's life. They can change the trajectory in somebody's life. And it's reading. That's what I was saying, reading. So I'm giving the happy dollars because I'm so pleased with our involvement, the club involvement, with the bookmobile and the books, the reading and all of that. And so I'm involved with the committee that Mark usually is doing. And I'm just thrilled because it's something I wanted to do, and here it landed in my lap through Rotary. And thank you.
What we also give her credit because she was volunteered to write a book corner column for the paper. Details to be worked out with Ted Shocker, but thank you very much.
And so on that theme, I'll introduce today's speaker, which is Jim Rick, talking about the bookmobile, and he'll have all of us who desire to go on and give us a little.
Yeah. This is our field trip today. So the bookmobile has the reading portion of the bookmobile has entertained and helped educate 58 children so far. That's just this summer, and that's just since the bookmobile was launched in roughly early July, late June. We've had 8 volunteers, 8 Rotarians do participate in the readings. And we've put in a total of, I think, 22 hours of reading. Now, if you divide the number of kids, 58, by the number of hours, 22, we're only reading to about 2 kids an hour, but a little more. But it's a lot of fun. And we are working on ways to get more participation in the bookmobile, really. Because once the kids go to the bookmobile, that's the best feeder for us. So what we had hoped to do today was twofold. One, to lay out this kind of marketing plan that we're working on, marketing campaign that we're working on with the school. Mark Usry is really the driving force behind it. And as I said to Betty, Mark has his fingers in a lot of projects right now, the clock and this marketing campaign. And without him, I think it's best to just, we will unveil that at a later time. But the need is ultimately to get more kids through the tent. And today, I want to train people to be leaders. There's Dora Sullivan, who has agreed to do the, she's what? She is left. Okay. So, but Dora has volunteered to be the coordinator for scheduling. And I know she's very pleased with the number of names that she collected and email addresses that she collected today. And probably we've got about half of the club is signed up as readers, if not a little bit more, which is wonderful. But you should, so the one thing that I want people to be aware of is how to customize this tent for your own comfort. We purchased both a floor, it's really just a tarp, but it gets connected to the frame of the tent. And it is, the very first time that we took the tent out was in Cherry. It was, they had a little field day at the volunteer fire hall. And it was a beautiful day, much like today. We sat up on the ground. And I thought, oh, this is great. They're just going to sit on the ground. And I didn't put the floor out. The guys, first kids that we read to were guys. They didn't think twice. Sat down, Indian style on the ground, enjoyed the story. They left. 2 girls came up, and they just stood in the tent and looked down at the grass. And so I said, "Oh, I think I've got just what you need." And I ran into the bus, got the floor, and put it out, and they stayed. And we had nice fun. Since then, every time I put the tarp. But we also purchased a sidewall that you can put it up. Of course, wind is always a consideration, but you can put it up, and it does provide shade. You can even fold it so that you allow wind to pass under it, but you still have the benefit of a little bit of shade. And that's the kind of minor adjustment that any of the readers might want to make for, while you're there. I hope that what evolves is a system very much like the bell ring, where there's a volunteer who sets it up at the beginning of the day, and they come back and they collect the kettle. They collect the kettle. Thank you. Bill is pointing to living, I was looking at
Pass
the wrong
that.
person. All right, very good, very good. And they collect that at the end of the day, and similarly, you probably should have someone to there at the beginning to just make sure that the tent is unpacked. The tent, by the way, travels in the belly of the bus. And drivers are getting very good about unpacking it and helping us set up the tent. For those of you who are familiar with pop-up tents, the more, the merrier. You get 4 people and it's a breeze. It takes 5 minutes. You can do it alone. I did this alone this morning, but there's a lot of walking around the tent, moving this a little bit and that a little bit. And it took me about 20 minutes. But the message here is, I hope everyone who's interested reads, and I hope that there are plenty of spaces for you to pick the appropriate timing. If we have a schedule of 4, let's say 4 slots, then, and they're going to be hour-long slots. If you're hale and hearty like Bill or Stan, or then sign up for the beginning or the end, because you may be asked to participate in unfurling or folding up the tent. If you're less, if you're not interested in that, then pick a middle slot. And that way it'll be up. You're just replacing another volunteer, it'll be up. Now someone's going to replace you, and life goes on. It's the easiest, those are the easiest slots. So without further ado, I would like to invite you all over to the tent for a little demonstration of how to make it more comfortable. And then it's actually set up. What I'd like to do is to take it down. And if anyone wants to put it back up, we can. But if you stay for only this assembly, you'll have the gist of it. So without further ado, come on.